The 1999 Spain 20 cent Cervantes coin, marked with the Madrid mint's characteristic M with crown mint mark, is part of the very first series of euro coins produced by Spain in preparation for the European Union's monetary transition from the peseta to the euro, a process that officially culminated in the physical introduction of euro banknotes and coins on January 1, 2002. Although dated 1999, this coin, like all euro coins of the foundational years, was minted beforehand so that the nationwide distribution could begin well ahead of the transition date, making 1999 dated Spanish euro coins especially significant to collectors as inaugural year issues. The design chosen for the 20-cent denomination belongs to Spain's second national motif group within the euro system, the theme of national cultural identity expressed through the image of Miguel de Cervantes Saavedra, the celebrated author of Don Quixote de la Mancha, arguably Spain's most iconic literary figure and one of the most influential writers in world history. The portrait is based on classical depictions of Cervantes, showing him in the dignified attire of a 16th to 17th century intellectual, emphasizing his role as the father of the modern novel. Surrounding the portrait, the coin presents the inscription ESPA, the 12 European Union stars, and the mint mark, M, with a crown indicating the coin's origin at the Real Casa de la Moneda, Royal Mint of Spain, in Madrid, a historic institution with roots tracing back to the 16th century. The coin's technical specifications follow the standardized Eurozone parameters for the 20-cent piece. It is struck in Nordic gold, an alloy of copper, 89%, aluminum, 5%, zinc, 5%, and tin 1%, known for its distinctive warm golden color and its ability to resist tarnishing over time. It features the Spanish flower, edge, a scalloped shape with 7 smooth indents that give the coin good tactile recognition and anti-counterfeiting properties. With a diameter of 22.25 millimeters, a thickness of roughly 2.14 millimeters, and a mass of 5.74 grams, it aligns seamlessly with the euro system's hierarchical structure, which assigns different shapes and sizes to each denomination to help users distinguish coins by touch and weight. As a foundational year issue, the 1999 Cervantes 20-cent coin was minted in relatively high quantities to ensure ample circulation stock for 2002. However, because these coins were heavily used once the euro launched, most surviving examples in circulation today exhibit moderate wear, while pristine UNC or BU conditions are more desirable to collectors. Even though the Madrid Mint produced millions of them, early-date euro coins, especially those from 1999, often retain elevated collector interest because they represent the political and historic moment when Europe committed to a shared currency. The Cervantes design itself reflects Spain's intention to present to Europe an image rooted not in political figures or contemporary motifs but in cultural heritage, emphasizing the depth and longevity of Spanish literary influence. On numismatic markets, the 1999 20-cent Cervantes coin rarely commands high monetary value in circulated condition, typically remaining at or slightly above face value, but its significance grows in uncirculated sets, proof like mint packaging, complete starter kits, or as part of the full €1,999 pre-release series. Collectors appreciate this coin for stylistic reasons as well. The portrait of Cervantes is rendered with fine line work that responds well to strong strikes, creating a lively contrast between the raised image and the Nordic gold background, which often shows radiant cartwheel luster when uncirculated. Over the years, minor dye variations or planchet anomalies from the early minting batches have attracted specialized collectors, although officially recognized varieties are limited. Historically, this coin also symbolizes Spain's transition at the turn of the millennium from a national currency to participation in Europe's most ambitious economic integration project. Many Spaniards remember receiving euros for the first time and seeing Cervantes, an enduring national icon, alongside the shared pan-European designs on the reverse. For this reason, the coin occupies a place not only in numismatic catalogs but also in cultural memory, serving as a reminder of the early era of the euro, when excitement, uncertainty, and European identity were intertwined. Today, the 1999 Spain 20-cent Cervantes coin remains an attractive piece for collectors who appreciate modern monetary history, national symbolism, and the formative steps of the euro project, making it a meaningful and historically rich addition to any euro coin collection. The next top. The La Moneda Española de 20 centimos de euro de 2001, perteneciente a la primera serie de euros acuñados para la entrada en circulación, and 2002, presenta en su inverso el retrato de Miguel de Cervantes Saavedra, considerado la figura más destacada de la literatura española y autor de Don Quijote de la Mancha, y cuyo perfil fue elegido como símbolo cultural para representar España en el conjunto de monedas nacionales. Este retrato aparece acompañado de la leyenda, Espa, en mayúsculas, la marca de Sica coronada, que identifica a la Real Casa de la Moneda, Fábrica Nacional de Moneda y Timbre de Madrid, y el año 2001, que corresponde al primer año masivo de acuñación previo a la entrada oficial en uso del euro, pues la producción comenzó en 1999 to 2001 para abastecer el cambio monetario de 2002. El estilo del diseño se caracteriza por un retrato de Cervantes ligeramente lideado hacia la derecha, con una expresión solemne y con un fondo de líneas estilizadas que refuerzan el aspecto cultural y artístico del motivo. Esta moneda pertenece a la segunda serie de denominaciones doradas, 10, 20 y 50 centimos, fabricadas en Nordic Gold, una aleación compuesta aproximadamente por 89% cobre, 5% aluminio, 5% zinc y 1% estaño, creada para combinar resistencia al desgaste, color dorado estable y propiedades antialérgicas, edemas. Los 20 centimos poseen el característico canto liso con 7 hendiduras, conocido como canto español, diseñado para facilitar su identificación táctil y evitar confusiones con otras denominaciones, especialmente en máquinas expendidoras. En cuanto a sus características técnicas, la moneda tiene un diámetro de 22, 25 m, un peso de 5, 74 g, y un grosor aproximado de 2, 14 mm, siguiendo las especificaciones comunes de la zona euro, con un reverso estándar igual al del resto de países miembros que muestra el mapa europeo con las 12 estrellas representativas de la Unión Europea tal como es diseñado originalmente para las primeras acuñaciones previas a la ampliación de 2007. Este reverso es obra de Luc Lux, grabador de la Casa de la Moneda de Bélgica. La moneda de 20 centimos España 2001 tuvo una tirada muy elevada, ya que formó parte de los lotes producidos por Milans para la adopción inicial del euro, lo que significa que la mayoría de los ejemplares circulados tienen un valor muy cercano a su valor facial. Sin embargo, los países en circulación, SC/UNC, o procedentes de carteras oficiales pueden resultar más apreciadas por los coleccionistas debido a su mejor conservación y brillo original, aunque su rareza no es alta, pues esta fecha no presenta variantes importantes en hay errores notorios ampliamente reconocidos, lo que la convierte más en una moneda de interés histórico-cultural que en una rareza numismática. Además, esta pieza representa un momento concreto de transición histórica, la sustitución de la peseta por el euro, por lo que muchos coleccionistas la conservan como símbolo del cambio económico y político que vivió España a principios del siglo XXI, y el diseño de Cervantes continúa siendo un elemento distintivo del conjunto numismático español, reforzando la relación entre el patrimonio cultural y la identidad nacional a través de las monedas que circulan diariamente. The next top. The Spanish 20 euro cent coin from 2002 with a Cervantes design and the mint mark is one of the most interesting modern circulation coins for collectors because it combines artistic symbolism, national identity, European monetary history, and subtle variations connected with minting practices of the Real Casa de la Moneda in Madrid. When Spain adopted the euro in 2002, each euro-denominated coin received a distinctive national design, and Spain created three groups: the 1, 2 and 5-cent coins show the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela. The 10, 20, and 50-cent coins feature Miguel de Cervantes, the famed author of Don Quixote, and the 1 and 2 euro coins showed King Juan Carlos I. The 20-cent piece is therefore part of the Cervantes series, and the choice of Cervantes was deliberate. Spain wanted to represent its literary heritage, its golden age, and its role in the formation of European culture. The portrait on the 20-cent coin was specially designed to evoke Cervantes as the father of the modern novel, giving the coin a cultural dimension not present in many other countries' mid-value euro denominations. Many new collectors are surprised to learn that the design on the 20-cent is not Don Quixote, but Cervantes himself, drawn in a somewhat idealized, Renaissance-style portrait. The inscription, Espa, appears along the side, accompanied by the year of minting, 2002, the first official year of the euro circulation, and the Spanish mint mark, M, topped with a small crown, the symbol of the Real Casa de la Moneda, Fábrica Nacional de Moneda y Timbre, located in Madrid. The Madrid mint mark is universally present on all Spanish euro coins, and in this context M full can refer to the fully struck, clear mint mark impression, as opposed to softer or weaker strikes sometimes noticed by collectors on coins from heavyware circulation batches. As a physical object, the 20 euro cent is struck in Nordic gold, an alloy not containing actual gold but made of copper, aluminium, zinc, and tin, chosen for its durability, corrosion resistance, and golden tone. It uses the Spanish flower shape, technically a smooth-edged coin with 7 indents, making it extremely easy to identify by touch and difficult to counterfeit, especially when combined with the deeper luster that Nordic gold takes on when freshly minted. In terms of minting production, 2002 was a peak year. Spain produced a very high volume of coins to supply the national economy during the euro changeover, so the 20-cent 2002 coin is not rare, but it remains highly collectible because it represents the very first year of euro circulation. Collectors note differences in strike quality, luster, toning, and die wear, and full, sharp details of Cervantes' beard, collar, and hair curls can significantly improve the coin's numismatic value, particularly if the coin is in UNC, uncirculated, or BU, brilliant uncirculated condition. Circulated examples are extremely common and usually only worth face value, though coins in mint rolls or official sets retain higher demand. The edge design, smooth with a heptagonal shape, makes the coin visually distinct from the smooth, round 10-cent coin and the ridged 50-cent coin, giving the mid-value range both visual and tactile differentiation. Because Spanish euro coins circulate widely across Europe, a 2002 20-cent coin may be found even in northern EU countries, making it an object that, though common, symbolizes the mobility of currency across the Eurozone. The Cervantes portrait was slightly modified in 2010 when Spain updated the design to comply with EU metal alignment standards and added a more modern stylization to the graphic elements, but the 2002 version remains historically significant as the original release. For collectors who specialize in Spain's transition from pesetas to euros, the 20-cent coin occupies a key chronological point. It sits alongside the final peseta issues and the massive production surge of early 2000s minting, and many enthusiasts collect full sets of 2002 coins specifically for their emblematic value. Condition-wise, the Nordic gold alloy tends to show fingerprints, scratches, and loss of luster easily, so high-grade pieces must be handled carefully. Meanwhile, circulated pieces often develop a characteristic reddish-brown or olive tone from copper oxidation. The M mint mark, when fully struck and crisp, full M, is also a small detail collectors inspect because it confirms mint quality and sometimes aids in identifying die varieties or strike anomalies. Although the 20-cent 2002 Cervantes coin is readily available, certain presentation sets, proof quality versions, and first-day mint packages have become more sought after. Overall, the Spain 20 euro cent 2002 coin is more than a simple medium-value circulation coin. It is a miniature piece of Spanish cultural identity, a marker of Spain's entry into the unified European currency, a widely traveled artifact of everyday life. and an accessible numismatic starting point that connects casual hobbyists to the deep literary heritage of Miguel de Cervantes and the broader history of the euro's the next top. The Spanish 20 cent coin from 2006, part of Spain's standard euro circulation series, is a popular piece among collectors because it blends modern European monetary design with Spain's deep cultural heritage through its depiction of Miguel de Cervantes, the celebrated author of Don Quixote. Spain introduced its euro coins in 2002, and this coin belongs to the first design cycle in which Cervantes appears on all 10, 20, and 50-cent denominations. The obverse shows a detailed portrait of Cervantes based on classical artistic representations, combined with a slightly modernized engraving style that emphasizes his distinctive beard, ruffled collar, and expressive gaze, symbolizing both his influence on Spanish literature and Spain's pride in its Golden Age writers. Surrounding the portrait is the inscription, ESPA, and the 12 stars of the European Union arranged along the outer ring, signifying the coin's membership in the shared EU currency system. Just below the portrait appears the mint mark, M, with a crown on top, representing the Real Casa de la Moneda, the Royal Mint of Spain, located in Madrid. This crowned M is present on all Spanish euro coins and certifies the coin's official origin. The year 2006 appears clearly beside the mint mark, marking it as part of a year in which Spain produced high mintages for standard circulation, making most examples common but still interesting for numismatic study. On the reverse, identical across all Eurozone nations, is the standard 20-cent design created by Belgian artist Luc Luix, featuring the large numeral 20, the word eurocent, a stylized globe showing Europe in relation to Africa and Asia, and vertical lines meant to enhance both aesthetics and security. The material of the 20 cent piece is Nordic gold, a copper-based alloy, 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, 1% tin, chosen for its durability, corrosion resistance, and gold-like appearance without containing any actual gold. The coin weighs 5.74 grams, measures 22.25 millimeters in diameter, and uses the Spanish flower shape, a smooth, rounded heptagon-like form, which helps tactile recognition and makes the coin distinct from other denominations. In terms of circulation history, the 2006 issue is not considered rare. Spain produced millions of these coins for everyday use, but well-preserved pieces, especially in uncirculated or proof-like condition, may attract collector interest. The chosen image of Cervantes reflects Spain's decision to highlight national culture in the Euro era, emphasizing how Cervantes' work, especially Don Quixote, transformed European literature through themes of idealism, irony, and the tension between dreams and reality. Over the years, coin enthusiasts have noted minor die variations and small differences in strike sharpness between different production batches, but there are no widely recognized major errors for the 2006 20-cent issue. Nonetheless, collectors often appreciate the symbolic meaning. Cervantes on a coin whose value sits between low and mid-tier denominations mirrors how he bridges Spain's classical past and its modern cultural identity. Although the coin circulates widely and is often encountered in worn condition, a mint-state example clearly shows the fine engraving details in Cervantes' face, hair, and collar, as well as the crispness of the crowned M mint mark. Altogether, the 2006 Spanish 20 cent with the Cervantes portrait and the Madrid M mint mark serves not only as a piece of daily currency, but also as a small metal tribute to one of the most important literary figures in world history, encapsulating national pride, European unity, and the practical artistry of modern coinage in a single, distinctive the next top. The Spanish 20 cent coin with Miguel de Cervantes, 2007 mint mark, M, is part of Spain's standard euro coinage series introduced in 2002, and it features the famous Spanish writer Miguel de Cervantes Saavedra, author of Don Quixote, as a symbol of Spain's enduring cultural influence. The 20-cent coin belongs to the Nordic gold denomination group, 10C, 20C, 50C, minted in an alloy of copper, aluminium, zinc, and tin that gives the coin its golden color and high durability. On the obverse, the portrait of Cervantes, created by Spanish sculptor Begoña Castellanos, appears in a classical style meant to represent the writer's depth, creativity, and the historical prestige of Spanish literature. Above and around the portrait you find the inscription ESPA, 12 EU stars arranged around the edge, as required by Eurozone regulations, and the year 2007. To the right of the portrait you can see the Madrid mint mark, M crowned, indicating production at the Real Casa de la Moneda, Fábrica Nacional de Moneda y Timbre, the official Spanish mint. The reverse, like all euro coins, follows the common EU design by Luc Lux, featuring the globe with Europe highlighted and the standard numerical denomination, 20 cents. In terms of mintage, Spain strikes millions of 20-cent coins each year for circulation, and 2007 was not a low mintage year, making the coin common in everyday currency. Therefore, its market value is generally limited to face value unless it is in uncirculated, UNC, or proof-like condition. In UNC, collectors may pay a small premium, often between 25 cents and €1, depending on quality, luster, and completeness of the minting details. Special sets issued by the Madrid Mint, such as annual collector mint sets, carteras annuales, can raise desirability slightly, but circulation pieces are widely available. The coin's edge is smooth, and like other Nordic gold euro coins, it is resistant to tarnishing but prone to showing scratches and circulation wear. The Cervantes design remained Spain's standard until 2010, after which Spain updated certain design elements to comply with EU harmonization rules for the star placement. Therefore, the 2007 version belongs to the first design series of Spanish euros, 2002 to 2009, which some collectors prefer for historical consistency. While not rare, the coin is interesting to numismatists for its cultural significance. Featuring a literary figure rather than a monarch, it highlights Spain's emphasis on art and literature as a defining part of national identity. In addition, small variations in strike quality, die state, or minor misalignments, common in high-volume minting, can create varieties that advanced collectors examine closely, although known major errors for the 2007 20-cent Cervantes coin are uncommon. Overall, the Spain 20 euro cents 2007 Cervantes piece is a widely circulating, culturally rich coin whose primary value lies in its design, symbolism, and place within the complete euro series rather than in rarity, making it a pleasant addition to collection sets focusing on early-era euro coinage, Spanish national themes, or literary figure numismatics.